So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we see Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, the Judgment Day, come out to the ring, and of course they was going to be introducing their newest member of the Judgment Day. So yeah, they was going to bring out the newest member, but before they was going to do that, they was talking about how tonight Rhea Ripley will win the Fatal 4-Way match to become the #1 contender to go against Bianca Belair and then take away the Raw Women's Championship and bring it to the Judgment Day and all that. So yeah, that's what he was talking about. And then they introduced the newest member of the Judgment Day, and it was Finn Balor. So yeah, Finn Balor comes out, and he was talking about like why he joined the Judgment Day, how he's seen like when he climbed up the top turnbuckle and he was going to hit his finisher move, the coup de grace onto Edge. That Rhea Ripley stepped in front of him and pretty much got in his way and all that, and he looked at her eyes and then he knew why. And then he said after the show, he was talking to Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest after the show, and pretty much started getting into talks and stuff, and that's what Priest and Ripley went up to Edge and pretty much mentioned Finn Balor to bring him into Judgment Day. So yeah, that's how it came all about. And then all of a sudden, Damian Priest was talking about you taught us, Edge, of a lot of things. You taught us about get rid of the limitations and all that and be ourselves, join the dark side and all that. And he said, you know what, you was absolutely right. You was right, and we only got one more limitation. And Edge looks at me, he goes like, yeah, the limitation is you. And then they started attacking Edge, all three of them, Ripley, Priest, and Balor. It was beating him down and everything. And then Damian Priest picked him up, his sit-out choke slam onto Edge. And then Finn Balor climbed up the top turnbuckle, jumping off of the coup de grace on Edge. And they were still beating him down, threw him outside the ring. And then Damian Priest hit a Razor's Edge onto Edge through the announce table, laying him out. But Edge was still trying to fight back. They threw him back into the ring, brought in a few steel chairs. A bunch of referees and WWE officials was trying to stop it and everything, but Ripley was making sure that they was going to stay out the ring and stuff, scaring them off with the steel chair. And then we seen Balor break off a leg of the steel chair and using that like a crawl space or whatever, sticking it in his mouth and everything, choking him out. And then we see them grab another steel chair, put his Edge's head on top of that steel chair, and Damian Priest held up the other steel chair and slams it against his head. So yeah, and hitting the concerto onto Edge, laying him out. So yeah, that's what happened. Finn Balor is the newest member of Judgment Day, and it looks like he is going to be the leader of it now, and Edge has now been kicked out of his own group. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. We want to see what will happen now. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Finn Balor's, it looks like Finn Balor now turned heel, and it looks like Edge will be coming out as a babyface whenever he returns. So yeah, it looks like he'll be out for a little bit, possibly until SummerSlam, and then we'll see Edge versus Finn Balor or whatever at SummerSlam. So yeah, but yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, like I said, we're going to see what else happens after this. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. But later on tonight on Monday Night Raw, we will see Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss versus Doudrop versus Liv Morgan in a Fatal 4-Way No More Contenders match later on tonight on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.